I'd now like to welcome Mr. Poggi to present the Friday Night Lights Scholarship.
Thank you. Before I give out the scholarship, I just want to thank my good friend Frank for having us, and Ari for all your hard work in keeping us on time with emails. So I'm Rich Poggi. I'm the chair of the Vito Trouse Memorial Charitable Trust, and we give out the Friday Night Lights Scholarship. For those of you who don't know who Vito Trouse was, he was a very, let's say, legendary human being in our community, and you could always visit TrouseTrust.com, TrouseTrust.org to learn more about Vito. Shameless plug. The entrants for this year had to submit an essay. It's our third year, and it was how did Vito's life, either by knowing him or by researching him, impact yours or your future. And as usual, the recipients did an excellent job. They were all worthy of winning. Vito touched their hearts, touched their souls, either at the bagel store, at a game, as he did many of us in this room, and many of us out of this room in the thousands over his 93 years of life. But one recipient, one entrant stood out of all the others. And I think the main reason was because Vito's life is not impacting his future, it's impacting his present. He not only did spearheaded as his Eagle Scout project, the Veterans Memorial at the Township Library, a beautiful brick and memorial that Vito unfortunately was not able to attend the ceremony, but he was able to see while he was alive. He actually died 2 weeks before the formal dedication, but I remember he told me how proud he was that had happened, and proud of the young man that spearheaded it with his fellow Eagle Scouts. But not only did our recipient this year do that, but upon Vito's death, he took it upon himself to petition the Board of Education to name the stadium or the football field or whatever that beautiful complex is outside after Vito. For those of you who don't know, Vito spent over 30 years attending thousands of games, not just football, softball, soccer, basketball, wrestling, in support of kids that weren't his. He just loved children, and he loved being there. At one of the events, I spoke and I told the story of how Vito went to JV girls volleyball games, and parents don't go to JV girls volleyball games. But that's a story for another day. So this young man took it upon himself to petition the board, get over 3,000 people to sign an online petition. And those of you who know about social media, you know there's like a 20% acceptance rate, so that was multiple thousands of people that probably would have signed the petition. But they knew that should be a no-brainer decision. So over 3,000 people, and over the course of 2 years, he showed up at every Board of Education meeting and stood in the face of the Board of Education members wanting action. He got it to a vote, and at that last vote, he had not only the mayors of both towns involved in supporting him, and the councils, and wonderful people, Gold Star moms like Mrs. Hodges, my good friend Cheryl, supporting him in this endeavor, but also police chiefs, graduates back into the 70s. It even spawned Facebook dialogue that was, quite frankly, negative towards an American hero, a prisoner of war, and someone that was selfless who didn't ask for this, but this young man championed it. Ultimately, the motion was denied, and then he said, all right, that's fine. I'm going to be the senior delegate to the Board of Education for my senior year. So every meeting you're going to look at my face knowing what I want to get done here. So this issue is not over, and thanks to people like our recipient this year, Vito, amongst people that are here and everyone in the community, and especially Michael, who gave a great essay, and the others who gave great essays. But I want to proudly give this award this evening to someone that Vito liked, knew, and would say if he was here today, thank you. And that is to Mr. James Stickle.